Hi everybody. So we're going to be looking at how to do this salt and pepper weaving, which you see right here in the middle. So I need to take 2 pieces of yarn, and you want to take 2 pieces of yarn that have a high contrast to each other. So when I'm looking here at a color wheel, if I'm taking red and orange, those are not high contrast because they're right next to each other on the color wheel. You want to get a little bit of separation. So red and a yellow would be fine, or a red and a blue, red and a green would even be fine. But you don't want to have something that's too close together, because then you can't see the interesting pattern that's going to be made. So I take my 2 pieces of yarn that I have here, and I'm going to put both ends through the eye of the needle. And then, just so they don't fall off, you can tie them. I don't always tie mine, but this time I am for demonstration purposes. After this, make sure they're not tangled. I'm going to start my weaving here, and I'm looking still at what my last string did. So my last string over here was under, so I want to make sure that I'm starting the opposite way, which would be over. So over, under, all the way across. Pull my yarn until my ends meet here. Now my turquoise is a little longer, so I'm just going to leave it hang there. Flip over. Again, I'm looking at what I did here, which was over, so I'm going to be going under. Okay, so my yarn has started to twist like this, and that's okay. Just push it down. And then I'm back to the front. Again, I'm looking at what I did here, which was over, so now I'm under. It's the same over-under weaving pattern, what we call tabby weaving. You're just using 2 pieces of yarn, and as they twist about, that is natural, and you just keep going. All right, so this is salt and pepper, and you go until this is done. Now, a variation of salt and pepper, maybe this is too messy for you and you don't like that. It's all a personal preference. At this point, you can do what is called a split diamond, and that is when you're going to make sure that your pieces are always in the same direction, so that for me the blue will always be on the bottom and the purple will always be on the top. So then I do not allow any twisting to occur. All right, it always has to be the same way. All right, so here I would need to now untwist these and keep going. So again, it's a personal preference if you want to take out the twisting that happens, or if you don't mind that they're there. All right, so there we go. All right, so it does start to look a little different after you've been doing it for a couple passes here. So I need to undo those twists. There we go. So we're going to stack them the correct way. All right, so this is salt and pepper or split diamond. And again, I'm just going to keep going until I have no more yarn. And I can probably get like that. So instead of cutting off my extra, I went ahead and got my needle off and then finished the weaving part here somewhere in the middle. So that is the next one. Have fun.